2026 is near, but with the Science Penguin, I promise you're in good hands. You'll feel cool, calm, collected, and organized after watching this video about 5th grade Science STAAR. I'm Ari, a former 5th grade teacher turned curriculum developer and owner of the Science Penguin. If you can believe it, I have released a free planning guide for STAAR every year for the past 10 years. I update it every single year so that the alignment is perfect and the best resources we have are put forward. I'm going to quickly walk you through this 10-day planning guide so that you can maximize your time leading up to testing. This planning guide follows TEA's assessed curriculum, the blueprint that they put out, as well as information that they have provided since those are published. Let's get started. Let's start with what TEKs are being tested because I see this question a lot. Like I mentioned before, we use TEA's assessed curriculum to identify which TEKs are eligible for testing. We've learned that the 3rd grade TEKs will not be assessed in 2026. So here are the tested standards, and I have coded 5th grade TEKs blue and 4th grade TEKs green. A quick overview of FAQ. 1. 3rd grade TEKs will not be assessed in 2026. 2. There will be 24 to 26 questions, not including the field test questions. And 3. There are more question types eligible this year than last year. New for this year are cluster question sets, match table grid, and inline choice. When it comes to individual review, most teachers want something simple to assign in Google Classroom or print and go. With science review and test prep scenarios, you can target review to what each individual needs most. Use your data to make those decisions. Many teachers use these for homework, during intervention, or for morning work. This resource may have reached Holy Grail status. This is a daily warm-up called 10 Days to STAAR. This is in Google Forms to provide the type of question formats that students will likely see. Printable just won't work for this. You can also project it. Each day includes 4 multiple choice questions, 1 match table grid, 2 multi-select, 1 multi-part, and 1 SCR with an included grading rubric. It is so important that students practice these questions using think sheets. A think sheet is a sheet of paper folded into 8s on which students jot down notes that help them answer the question. We have an entire blog post and video about how to implement this. There's a link to it in your guide. Start now if you haven't already. Okay, now that we've gone through the background info, let's take a look at the day-by-day recommendations. I do not know your students better than you do, and I am firmly in the teachers know best camp, so trust your professional judgment. I'm not here to tell you what to do, but if you want me to, I will. A lot of teachers requested a starting point, so I made this 10-day breakdown that provides that. I designed it with first-year teacher me in mind. Each day follows a similar format with 25 minutes to do the warm-up, 45 minutes for a review activity that will differ each day, and then 20 minutes for sorting activities focusing on a different topic each day. I feel strongly that 90 minutes a day is needed leading up to STAAR, but if your schedule doesn't allow for that, you can pick or choose where needed, or maybe even ask a team teacher to help out with the sorts while you focus on the warm-up and the review lesson. I'll spend a little extra time going over day 1, and then day 2 through 9 will go pretty fast. So on day 1, start off with the 10 Days to STAAR warm-up. Have students make their think sheets for practice and go over the answers. We never want kids leaving a review with misconceptions or incorrect reasoning, so going over the answers is really important. Then get started with your activity time. Set up this STAAR study folder. This is 4 pages that we attach to a file folder for students to study in their extra time. Memorization absolutely has a place in science, and this is a great time to practice that. Then do the first part of a 3-day lesson called SCR Detectives. This is a slides-based lesson that teaches students how to break down questions and then write a quality response to what the question is asking. The questions will follow 2 different formulas, and this lesson will help students identify what the formula is and write effective answers worth 2 points. End the day with a sort on physical properties of matter. I recommend reviewing all of the categories and what each means, and then modeling by sorting a few cards. There's 27 in all, so you can always sort 2 or maybe 5. Then in teams, students read the cards one at a time and decide together where to place it. They all need to be involved on all of the questions. You can check their work for accuracy or do the sort together on a document camera to be sure that students know what the correct answers are. Then you can play a game. My past class's favorite was sorting relay. We also liked Connect 4 or tic-tac-toe in teams that are good, quick games to play. There's directions in the sort files for that. All right, let's pick up the pace. On day 2, do the warm-up. Work on day 2 of SCR detectives, then sort mixtures as either a solution or not a solution. On day 3, do the warm-up. Complete day 3 of SCR detectives, then sort mixtures by the best way to separate them. This is a new sort that we added after seeing an increased emphasis on separation methods on the past 2 years of STAAR. On day 4, work on the warm-up and then do a one-day lesson called Cluster Set Detectives, which explains how cluster question sets are formatted and provides an opportunity to practice 2 different examples. We made this new for 2026 since we'll likely see this type of question now. You can end by sorting diagrams, images, and terms related to reflection and refraction. On day 5, begin with a warm-up. For the activity time, we decided to divide this into meets and masters. Students who are going for meets can review physical science concepts with the test prep principles, while students who are working toward masters get an additional challenge with visual stimuli test prep task cards. These task cards all have answer choices that are visuals, tables, charts, and diagrams. End by sorting changes to Earth's surface as due to ice, wind, or water. On day 6, complete the warm-up. Then meet students can review Earth and space concepts, while students going for masters work on data analysis test prep task cards. Then sort terms and examples related to weather versus climate. On day 7, again, complete the warm-up. Then students going for meets can review life science topics, while students going for masters can review with the Silly Alien test prep task cards. Sort natural resources as renewable or non-renewable. On day 8, do the warm-up, then start on the STAAR activity board, which includes 9 stations to review the most important TEKs. Follow up with the sort for water cycle vocabulary. On day 9, do the warm-up, then continue the STAAR activity board. End with a sort to classify ecosystem interactions as with an abiotic factor or biotic factor. Finally, on day 10, do the final warm-up, finish and go over the stations, and end with a sort for producers, consumers, and decomposers. I know this was a lot, but you've also got this. I see fantastic teachers doing amazing things in their classrooms all the time, and you are one of them. Thank you for watching.